When a man stops loving you or his love begins to exit, he doesn't always walk out. He just fades. You know he's still here, but why does it feel like he already left? Sometimes it doesn't end with a bang. It ends with silence, and you just feel it. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Monologues and Musings, my intimate solo talk segment of the Soraya Cofie show. This episode is a tender but necessary close to our debut season, which I themed The Feminine Art of Thriving. I must say that the season's been raw, it's been real, and it's been deeply personal. Today's monologue message, when a man's love starts to exit, doesn't come from bitterness. It comes from wisdom. I've lived through it in past versions of myself, and I've watched it unfold in the lives of many women whom I love and have worked with. From having loved and lost and having experienced love that stopped, then transcended through self worth, healing, and the gentle fire of my own becoming, and then having tasted love that never stops nor exits. Thank you for sitting with me through this season of monologues and musings. It doesn't always begin with shouting. Sometimes it begins with silence. Not the cold kind, but not the comfortable kind either. It's subtle, almost invisible. He still engages. He still asks about your day. He still shows up for dinner. Maybe even laughs at the right moment. From the outside, it's almost perfect. But you can feel the difference. Something is off. Something is leaving the room, and it's not you. Although he's physically present, emotionally, he's slowly withdrawing. His eyes flicker away faster, his answers are short, the warmth fades quietly. And you tell yourself maybe it's work, maybe he's stressed, but your body knows, your intuition whispers, something is leaving. The tears that once drew him closer, now they make him turn away. He sighs, he stiffens. You express your hurt, and he calls it nagging. You're unraveling, and instead of reaching for you, he recoils. This isn't just absence, it's emotional neglect dressed in politeness. And the worst part, he may not even mean to hurt you, but hurt you he does. Because love that fades quietly still wounds boldly. He stops protecting the relationship. He no longer meets you in the middle. And you hear things like, do whatever you want. That's not love. That's resignation. He's giving up on you. A man who loves you guards the heart because he cherishes it. A man who's falling out of love becomes careless with that heart. And what used to be softness now becomes sarcasm. Affection becomes avoidance. And you, once a blessing, now you feel like a burden. And how do we respond? We shrink. We silence our needs. We make ourselves easier, hoping that it can make him stay. We dress prettier. We speak less. We hope that maybe, if we're just less, he'll love us more. This isn't weakness, my muses. This is your nervous system trying to protect you from emotional abandonment. But this is where we must wake up. When a man stops loving you, you don't beg, you don't bargain, you don't break yourself. You remember. His love was never your oxygen. It was a gift, not your lifeline. You were worthy before him. You will be worthy after him. The end of his love is not the end of you. Choose yourself. Speak your needs. Walk away from places where your presence feels like a problem instead of a privilege. Let go. Not with bitterness, but with clarity. This is your invitation to come home to yourself, to remember who you are, and to whisper to the mirror, I still deserve softness, joy, and devotion, even if it's not from him. Because the woman who knows her worth doesn't chase closure, she becomes it. Thank you for sitting with me through this season of monologues and musings. My page keeps growing, and it's all because of you. And to my supportive muses who interact, like, and engage, you have not gone unnoticed. I see you. Thank you for the love, the grace, and the room you give me to show up, to try, and to take baby steps. I appreciate all of you. This final episode of my monologues and musings, it ends the season being the feminine art of thriving, but not the conversation. I'll be taking a short break to work on our new season, one that celebrates empowered femininity through love, loss, healing, leadership, life, and everything in between. In the meantime, please stay close because I'll be sharing my divine downloads and 3 a.m. musings that are spiritually guided reflections of universal truths that are spiritually awakened and divinely intuitive as guidance to carry you through until we begin again. Remember, the love that stays begins with you. So until then, be soft, be wise, be home with yourself, and with all my love, Soraya.